Hello everyone, today we're going to talk more about the Multicultural Greek Council and how to join it. My name is Anh Nguyen and I am one of the SFE Membership Growth Officers this summer, and I'll be guiding you all through the joining process for MGC in this presentation, as well as helping you start your adventure in the MGC community throughout the summer. The Multicultural Greek community was founded on the basis of diversity, as each of our chapters has an aspect of diversity as part of their mission statement. Our chapters are proud of our commitment in spreading awareness to the different unique backgrounds that each member has in our council. Although our chapters put emphasis on spreading awareness and educating specific identities, we are still welcoming to all, including those that identify with chapter-specific identities, as well as those who don't identify but still want to spread awareness. Here are 8 different chapters that include 3 fraternities and 5 sororities, categorized by their identity interests. Remember that these aren't exclusive to the identities shown, and you can join any of our organizations. Our PETA interests include Delta Phi Lambda Sorority Incorporated, Pi Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Our Latina, Latino, Latinx interests includes Lambda Theta Alpha Latin Sorority Incorporated, Lambda Theta Nu Sorority Incorporated, Lambda Theta Phi Latin Fraternity Incorporated, Sigma Lambda Beta International Fraternity Incorporated, and Sigma Lambda Gamma National Sorority Incorporated. The lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, bisexual, allies, and more interest is Gamma Rho Lambda National Sorority. Our joining process starts during the beginning of the semester, where we host free events that you can meet all the MGC chapter members. Our events are also non-binding, meaning that if you want to come to our events, you don't have to commit to joining any chapter. Even if you aren't sure about joining MGC, you can still use this opportunity to meet new people at ISU to see familiar faces on campus. We love seeing new faces and meeting new people, so don't be shy and feel free to bring a friend. Our big event is MGC Week that includes 3 to 4 different events that are held on separate days. We host a variety of events that include potlucks, stroll, step, and salute showcases, and more. We are still finalizing the event, so stay tuned on our Instagram page at Iowa State MGC to stay up to date on new information that will be sent out. Our last event we hold as a council is Meet the Greeks, which is an event where we give a quick presentation on each chapter to learn more about what makes them unique, events they hold, their philanthropy values, and more. There is also the opportunity towards the end of the event where you can talk to each chapter to ask any questions you have for them and for the chapters to get to know you as well. Each chapter typically hosts their own personal recruitment weeks as well, that happen towards the beginning of the semester. Most chapters have attendance requirements for their own recruitment weeks, but if you're unable to make events because of scheduling conflicts, you can talk directly with them to work an alternative time to meet. This is a great opportunity to meet chapter members on a personal level and decide if this is the place you want to call your second home at ISU. If you attend a recruitment week for chapters and accept their bid, the next step is intake, which is the membership selection process that each chapter does. This happens later in the semester, and you learn more about the chapter history, traditions, and more. Each chapter has different policies for membership joining, but most of them require an ISU GPA, which is usually why intake happens later in the semester. Some of our chapters accept freshmen and graduate students, while others do not. This is unique for each chapter, so feel free to reach out and ask any of their members their requirements. Our chapters also want to see your dedication to academics and community involvement, so it's a great idea to express your interest in being involved within the ISU community. The last thing to note for intake is that the time commitment is equivalent to adding another class on your schedule, but again, it is best to ask individual chapters what their process looks like. I hope you all have gotten a better understanding of the joining process for the Multicultural Greek Council now, but I do understand if you still have questions you'd like to ask. We'd love to stay in touch with you all, and you can contact us by direct message on Insta, emailing us at mgcrecruitment@iowastate.edu, or joining our live chats that will happen on various platforms. I will be on the MGC Instagram with a live Q&A every Wednesday from 2 to 2:45 p.m., as well as being on the SFE Zoom office hours every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Feel free to stop by and chat with me. Thank you so much for your time throughout this presentation. I know it was a lot of information. We are here to support you, so don't be afraid to show us any questions or concerns you may have. We are always happy to help. Thank you again.